Boom! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Brandyman. You can tell it's been a week, hasn't it? It's only been a week, which is quicker than I usually upload, so that's all good. Yeah, I'm kind of making this video because my previous video, the EP review of AVÍCI, actually did quite well, in my standards anyway. It got into the triple figures, 100 views, which I haven't hit that much since... oh gosh, more than a year ago. Let's say that. Yeah, I think it was my Alton Towers vlog that actually hit triple figures. So thank you all so much for that. It means a lot that you're all passionate to hear my opinions, and whether you agree with them or not, it's completely up to you. But thank you anyway for sticking by, just to watch, just to like. And someone in the comments as well agreed that some of the songs were too short, and yeah, they were. So this is kind of a follow-up video to that, considering that the last one did so well. This is a video of top 5 songs I want to hear, personally I want to hear in the second part, because there's going to be 3 parts to this EP to make it a full album. So you've got the first one, which has just been released, consisting of 5 songs. The sixth one was just a remix, so I'm not really going to count that. I don't think it's going to be in the album. Then you've got the second one, which as well might consist of 6 songs, the 6th being another remix, maybe, possibly. But I think all in all, I think the full album is going to consist of around 15 songs, which is a perfect amount for me, really. I think it's a brilliant amount. So yeah, top 5 songs I want to hear in this second part. Obviously, I've not included a 6th because, like I say, I won't be surprised if it's like another remix or, something else that might not be included in the album. Just something unspecial. Well, not unspecial, but you get what I mean. So yeah, I made a list on my phone here that I'm gonna. Some of these songs you may agree with, some of these songs, oh yeah, but this song, that I've heard from him that's unreleased is better, it sounds better, and yeah, you could be right. Every single song I've heard from AVÍCI, unreleased or not, has been brilliant. But I think these are my top 5 that I would, literally, to hear. I mean, some of them may be cancelled, I don't know. But it's always worth a try. So starting off with number 1, I'd actually really love to hear the song he made with Sia, All I Need. Now this song, I can't remember if he previewed this at Ultra. He previewed it at some live events like a year, 2 years ago. I'm not sure if he previewed it at Ultra though. And by Sia's vocals, it was such a powerful song. It really was. And then the melody part was all piano and stuff. There was no guitar or anything. It was all piano, and it was so It was really fast paced, but it was such a good song. That's just me trying to recreate the song for you in my own tone there. But you see what? If you know what I'm on about, and if you've heard it yourself, you know what I mean. It really is the vocals along with that piano melody going with it. It's just it's so good. I don't think I even was making the right song there. I think I was making the second song that I'm going to mention here. Is Faster Than Light. I think this was either another Sandro Cavazza song or one of his Sally, the one who sung what's his Silhouettes. I think AVÍCI Silhouettes. I'm not sure. Might have been Faster Than Light. Oh, Twitter's going off. Yeah, so this one I do like because it's another one of them calling. It's not like What Would I Change It To calm, but it's one of them. But it's really slow to begin with. It starts off slow, and then as it slowly builds up, to the pre-chorus and the chorus. It goes, and then when it hits to that melodic drop, that's when you want to start this whole song is a massive build up, and then it drops again, and then it starts off slow again, and it builds up, and it's a really good song because that's another good song. I think most of these songs I mentioned here have got really good vocals in them, vocalists, etc. But this second one, like I say, it's got good build up. Starts off slow, right until the drop. It is so good. Very dancey. Very, you get what I mean. Very on your feet. So that's the first two. Whether they'll be on the EP or not, we'll have to wait and see. I'll mention more about this at the end, but yeah. Number 3, we have No Pleasing a Woman by, I think it's Billy, the lead singer of Green Day. I forgot his name, Billy Joe something. Green, I think? No. I don't know. Billy Joe something. No Pleasing a Woman. Now this one is another one that's been performed around this concert for about, since, what would I change it to times? Like 2 years, maybe even 3 years back. So this one's always been like teased and stuff. And yeah, this is another song that I'd love to hear, like, because the vocal, once again, you know, coming back with the vocals, they're so good, they're so, and it's such a repetitive song, but that's what makes it good. It loops itself over and over. I may be talking complete gibberish here, because, you know, some of the shit I'm on about, it may not make complete sense. But as I say, if you've heard these songs on release and stuff, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just, he only previewed about like a minute and a half of the song when he previewed it. Maybe just a minute, not even that. But I think what I'm trying to say, I'm really lost for words here. I'm trying to find good words to describe it, to put it into perspective. It's not slow. It's another one of his guitar songs. So it's like, you know, starts off like Friend of Mine. You start off with a guitar, and then it like builds up to that. You know, it's a lot like Friend of Mine in a way. Got the guitar, and then as it hits to the drop, the melody, you've got the main dancey feel. You got the feel good vibe from this one. And it may be a lot as well by the name and the song title. It may be a bit, you know, woman triggering. You know, No Pleasing a Woman. It's like, oh, that's not true, you know. But Tim Berglund just tweeted. AVÍCI just tweeted. Oh my gosh, he's just. Which favourite dance gif? Alright, cool, whatever. So that's that. So very feel good song, that one, No Pleasing a Woman. Whether it be on it though, we'll have to wait and see. The fourth one, I'm pretty sure nearly 95, probably even 99% of the AVÍCI fan community knows about this song. Because it has been plays, it is got the unreleased version of it. You've got pretty much the whole song, but it's not been released. And I think it was originally going to be released with his Stories album, but it wasn't. Instead, it was another song by Chris Martin called True Believer. That was it. So pretty much, you know what I'm on about, and it's Heaven. Heaven is one of them, like, it's much like Without You, where it's very, very powerful with its drop. Very, you know, it's other music genre. Like Without You, that's, you know, when it gets to the drop of that, it's powerful. It is powerful. It is a whole nother, you could class it as its own kind of thing. Is that like, whoa? And this is the exact same with Heaven. The vocals are so powerful, and when it gets to that melody, when it gets to that drop, it's a whole different thing. It is like, whoa, you know, it is pretty goddamn amazing. Considering, you know, I'm just really surprised, to be honest, that he hasn't already released it. But once again, much like Without You, it is like, I'm going to use the word powerful a lot, because I think the vocals, the melodies, the drops in every AVÍCI song is powerful. But that could be just me kissing up his, you know, arse. But hey ho, it's AVÍCI, right? Yeah. But yeah, no, I really do like it. So that's Heaven. And finally, which brings me on to my last track, number 5, Forever Yours. Now, this one is, I think it may have sung by Aloe Black. Don't hold me on that. It might have been the same guy who sung Wake Me Up and Black and Blue, which is another unreleased song you may have heard of. But Forever Yours, I feel like it's oh god, it's a little bit like What Would I Change It To. It's once again guitar start off really slow, slow vocals as well. So it's easing you into the song. And there's been two versions of this. The one that you played at Ultra, I think it was 2016. Yeah, last year, 2016. The one I played at Ultra. And then when it started to get into 2017, just before it went into 2017, there was a new version of the song, with a new drop, with a completely new melody, completely new drop. And personally, now there's two sides of this. It's completely split. That many people will prefer the the Ultra version, which is it's very much the samey. It's not. It's got like a trumpet in there. I don't know what I mean by samey. It's just very. It's got a trumpet in there going, in the drop. And I didn't. When I first heard that, I thought, that could be improved upon. And then he did. And this is why I prefer the updated version, is because it's a lot more dancey. It's a lot more. I could really headbang to this or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I much prefer the second version just because it's a lot more Avicii, let's say. I think the Ultra version, the first one, is a lot more like it's trying to be a calm song and a dance track at the same time, And that, I think that's where What Would I Change It To shine, is because that was just trying to be one track, and it still kept its Avicii feel. It was trying to be a calming track, but you knew it was still Avicii because you had the guitar, you had that slow pace, but you could still tell it was Avicii. And I think what Forever Yours, the Ultra version, was trying to do was, it was trying to do that thing where it's calm, but also have the dance feel in there, and both mix them together, and it kind of just muddled the whole song up. And I think that's why I didn't really like it as much. But I think the updated one, is a lot more, is a lot better. Like, it's a lot more cleaner, a lot more tidier at putting that together. So it gives it that heavy dance feeling, and it's more of a dance song. And that's what, I think that's why I like it better, because it's proper, you can blast it out your speakers and you just love the song. But yeah, I think out of all those 5 songs, I'd love to hear on the EP. I could safely promise that they won't be, or at least, I'm sure one of them will be. 1 or 2 maybe, if we're lucky. But I don't think all 5 of them will. I think even some of them, like No Pleasing a Woman and Heaven, possibly Heaven, I think they're pretty much maybe scrapped. Don't hold me on that though, but like, it wouldn't surprise me considering it's taken him this long to release it, But hey ho, we've still got a 3rd one after that, and maybe I'll do like a What Would I Like to See off that. But I just really liked, because these are such powerful songs, such rich with melody and drops, that you're like, I'd love to hear this. And another thing as well, Avicii, I'm talking to you here as well. This second EP, when it drops, I expect to hear longer songs, alright? Because, when I listened to this first EP, like I said in my previous review, it was gone just like that. So please, Avicii, even if some of the songs are like 2-3 minutes long, and one of them is 5-6, God bless you for that. I'd love that. Just make a good solid 4-5 minute song. We'd all be happy, with good heavy drops, good dance feels, whatever. But hey ho, at the end of the day, the second Avicii EP, I think, will still be pretty perfect, considering this last one as well. So I think that concludes my video. Sorry if it seemed like random fucking splitting out words left, right, and centre, trying to, when you try and describe a song without repeating yourself so much, it's hard to do. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, especially if you've heard the tracks that I've just mentioned to yourself. So hopefully it's not been too like what the hell is he on about? But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for the, the reviews on the last video. It means a lot. It means that you're passionate and you want to see me do more of this, and I will. I think this is what I'm content on doing, music-wise, and yeah. And I think I will know what I'm going to do for my next review as well. If it's not the AVÍCI EP review, it's going to be the Galantis. I think they've got another album in September, and they're another duo that I like. They're also Swedish, and they make some, they made one of my favourite tracks of 2015. I think that Pharmacy album came out. Yeah, they made one of the best dance tracks of 2015, in my opinion. And it wasn't Runaway either, so I'll leave that to you guys to figure out. But yeah, expect that. I'll give it a listen, if it's even worth a review, then. Because I know that Galantis have been kind of, reforming their music slightly. But we'll see how it goes on their album. So, thank you all so much for watching. So either expect the Galantis review or another EP review whenever it drops. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.